Good morning. For those of you who do not, good morning. For those of you who do not know me, you may recognize me by my many talents. My ropes on command have been known to ring across campus. You may have also seen me jump over railings, or sometimes holding my laptop bag. Two adjectives that can be used to describe myself are both kind and shy. For those who think that those aren't the worst qualities to have, you're not wrong. But honestly, speaking from experience, they don't always mix well together. Being shy and being too nice has limited me. At times has stopped me from saying what I want to say or doing what I want to do for fear of standing out. Some of you have probably noticed this and thought I was uninterested or maybe even entitled. And I do apologize for it, and any future actions of when this may happen again. If any way I come across that way, because that is nowhere close to what I'm feeling. I just don't know what to say sometimes. I don't know how to say it. Despite all that, I do my best to be kind to as many people as I can. Treat others the way you like to be treated. That's the rule I've always tried to follow. My whole life, and still try to this day. Now I'm not perfect. I mess up every now and then, and I can't help but think what I could have done better or how I could have been nicer. Now when I say I try to be nice to everyone, that includes bullies as well. Every time I bring up the fact I was bullied, people are always confused on how and why it happened. Actually, in a way though, I kind of encouraged it. I'm not saying I deserved it or asked to be called names every day, but it's because these bullies were also my friends as well. I stayed with these guys throughout my 6th grade year. We would hang. At school though, they would always pick on me and call me names and insult me. Yet I was still nice to them because I couldn't be rude back. I'm not saying every moment I had with them was bad. We had some fun moments, but sometimes they crossed the line. You might have some questions. Why didn't you just ditch them and find other friends? It was because I had nowhere else to go. Being in a class of 9 students. Being by yourself is terrible. Why didn't I tell the teacher or some other adult? The complaining and crying just ended up with long talks that no one really wanted to hear. Plus, I thought it was just a part of growing up. Now, the speech isn't going to end the whole I stood up for myself against bullies. At least not the way you think. Eventually, the bullying died down, and I left the school after 6th grade. If I were to go back today and relive it, I definitely would have acted differently. But one thing I would have not changed is the way I would have still been nice. I believe you can always choose to be nice no matter what. Some people think being nice is weak, but I see it as a strength. You might come out bruised, scarred, and exhausted, but it will show the world that nothing can change your attitude. In the end, nothing can bring you down if you don't let it. Okay, I guess shout-outs time. I'm gonna try to make these as quick as possible. Scott, thank you for the free sodas, and also I have your pen. Jack, enshrin mis pantalones.
Oh, you better believe it.
JC, if you're here. Probably not. Okay, not surprised. Michael, always learn to look at the glass half full, please. Sang, let's get some win in track this year. Get some wins in track this year. Miles, thanks for being one of my first true friends at this school. Chance, thanks for dealing with my weirdness. To the rest of the seniors, I wish you all luck on your adventures in life. Mr. Tomlinson, thank you for helping me writing this speech. No matter how tired and how much I got distracted. Miss PD, this stage is horrifying, and this is the last time I'm talking on this stage. Mama, I would like to say, even though we don't agree on most things, I thank you for pushing me hard. Mommy, I love you so much, even though sometimes you can be really crazy. You both are the best mothers I could ever ask for. And to my brother, who's sadly not here, I'll just look in this camera because it's sentimental. The wise words, as Dipper once said from Gravity Falls, I'm not smart, as Dipper once said from Gravity Falls, I'm not stylish, I'm not cool, and I can't make pugs appear out of thin air. You could do all these things besides the pugs part. But I wouldn't have chosen to have any other brother.